I'm just back from the funeral. The celebration of life. It was a lovely celebration of her life. And now it's time to be thankful for what she did for us all. She'll always live in my heart. Be so grateful for what she did for me. Her friendship meant everything. And I thank God. I thank God for Anna Maree Chukuzu Thompson, who I now know is resting in peace. So the footage this week is of me picking some flowers to take around to her house, to her hubby Todd. They were flowers I knew she loved. And so Lucy and I picked them, didn't we, Lucy? And took them around and popped them in her bedroom. I still can't talk, darlings. I'm sorry. This is about the best I can do for this week. Sending you lots and lots of love from beautiful Ballarat, from Lucy and I. God bless. There's nothing pretty about death. There's nothing nice about death. There's nothing nice about any of it. But we all go through it. And every day's a gift. Look after your mental health, darlings. You're the most important person, remember that. And always, always be kind. Till next week. Did you miss me, Lucy? We were gone for a long time, weren't we? We were gone for a long time. Got to see all Anna Marie's friends. And she had a great life. I missed you too, Lucy. Little Furbaby. Hello, darlings. Goodness, the last 3 weeks have just been a blur. Going through the process of grief, as we all have in our lives at some stage, isn't easy. It's an aloneness that I've never felt before. Only whenever loved ones have died. It's a time when you really do go internal. And you think about your life. And you think about, have you been kind enough? Have you helped people enough? Maree was the kindest person I ever knew. And at her funeral, everybody said the same thing. She would give you the shirt off her back. She was so generous to people, to strangers. And she was especially kind to me. Because we both had mental health issues, we understood each other so well. The shawl I'm wearing here was actually my mother's. She made it for my sister's wedding in 1975 and 76 and wore it to the wedding in 77. I've really felt close to Mum. First you go through the shock. Is she really gone? You go through the denial. You check your phone. No messages. She always used to send a message to me. "Hello, my sweet," she would always start. Oh, I've been so angry. And then you're bargaining and you're thinking, oh goodness, why her? Why her? And it has been depressing. It has been trying times. And then finally you go through the acceptance of it all. I wanted to pick her some flowers to take around to her house, and that's what this is. I'm picking these to take around to her. No, she's not there, but she died there, and there's nowhere to leave anything. So I'm taking these around to put in her bedroom maybe, and that's what I'm doing here. I've turned to William Shakespeare and the sonnets, and I want to read you sonnet number 18, which is about the death of somebody who's young. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's leaf hath all too short a date. Sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often in his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometimes declines, by chance or nature's whim. By thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou oust, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives live, this, and this grief lives to thee. I'm sorry, I found that very hard to read, and I might have mucked it up a little bit. She'd only just turned 62. She had so much that she wanted to do. Every Tuesday we'd talk about her list, and we'd tick off and we'd try to prioritise her list. But she had a huge hurdle to overcome that list because there was something she couldn't change. So the best thing I could do was take some flowers around to her house and give them to her husband. At first he didn't really want them because he's not a flower person. And I explained to him, they're not for you, they're for Maree, my darling. I said I'd leave them in the garden. I had to put some glitter. She loved the glitter. She loved my channel. She loved my tiaras. She loved me, and I loved her, and I'll miss her for the rest of my life. So be kind, darlings. Be kind to whoever you meet. You don't know what they're dealing with, and I knew what Maree was dealing with, and she was the kindest person I ever knew, and I don't know how the heck she dealt with what she dealt with. So my darlings, I'm sorry, I'm still very emotional. Like I say, I'm putting up some shorts, and I'll come on again when I can. It's been a very sobering time. Lots of love to you all, my darling people. Please leave me a comment. These are the cards that she gave me. They're not all of them, but they're most of them. She was so creative, but I wasn't the only one that she sent cards. She had a lot of friends, and she remembered every birthday. I saw the big list, and she would do everybody a specialised card just for them, that expressed them. The Christmas ones were lots of fun. Ones for Bert with tools when he'd pop around and give her a hand. My very last happy birthday card that I received this year, with lots of sparkles in it. The Easter card, the little tiara she made me and put on the Easter bunny. Oh goodness, I was so lucky to talk to her at the doctor's that day. Lots of candle lighting, darlings. Lots of candle lighting and reflection. You're right, Maree.